The other day we played a clip of Reza Aslan on CNN responding to what Bill Maher had to say, which was factually incorrect about all of these Muslim countries and all of the generalities that were made. Well, Ben Affleck was on Real Time with Bill Maher and Sam Harris. And you will hear Ben Affleck. You also hear Nicholas Kristof briefly interjecting. It's a long clip, but it's worth playing. And good for Affleck. All right, let's play this clip.
Yeah. Well, liberals have really failed on the topic of theocracy. They'll criticize white theocracy. They'll criticize Christians. They'll still get agitated over the abortion clinic bombing that happened in 1984. But when you want to talk about the treatment of women and homosexuals and free thinkers and public intellectuals in the Muslim world, I would argue that liberals have failed us. And the crucial point of confusion, thank you.
Thank God you're here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the crucial point of confusion is that we have been sold this meme of Islamophobia, where every criticism of the doctrine of Islam gets conflated with bigotry toward Muslims as people.
Right.
And that is it's intellectually ridiculous. Even it gets
So hold on,
conflated
are
with
you
racism.
the person who understands the officially codified doctrine of Islam? You're the interpreter of that, so you can say, well, this is...
I'm actually well educated on this topic.
I'm asking you. So
I mean,
you're saying if I criticize you're saying that Islamophobia is not a real thing. That if you're critical of something...
Well, it's not a real thing when we do it.
Right.
Well, no,
It really isn't.
I'm not denying that certain people are bigoted against Muslims as people, and that's a problem.
Big of you.
But
But why are you so hostile about this
Because it's gross. It's racist.
It's not. But it's so not.
It's like saying
It's
those
so not. You're
stateless, shifty Jew.
You're not listening
Absolutely
to
not.
what we are saying.
You guys are saying if you want to be liberals, believe in liberal principles like
Right.
freedom of speech, like
Right.
we are endowed by our forefathers with an inalienable rights, like all men are created
No.
equal.
Ben, we have to be able to criticize bad ideas. And
Of course we do. No liberal doesn't want to criticize bad
But
ideas.
Islam
But
at
why
this moment
would-
is the mother lode of bad ideas.
Jesus.
So we have
That's just
ideas
a
like
fact.
like
It's
blasphemy.
It's not a fact.
It is
It's an ugly thing to say.
apostasy.
It is.
One basic liberal
Well, let me
principle
unpack
is
it.
tolerance.
Let me unpack it.
But not for
No,
intolerance.
of course not. But the picture you're painting is, to some extent, true, but is hugely incomplete. It is certainly true that plenty of fanatics and jihadis are Muslim, but the people who are standing up to them, Malala, incredible
Malala's
Muhammad Ali
fantastic, yes.
Dadak in Iran, in prison for 9 years for speaking up for Christians. A friend that I had in Pakistan who was shot this year, Rashid Rahman, for defending people accused of apostasy.
Nick,
Or how about
But
the more than a billion
those-
people
those
who
are
aren't
Muslims too.
fanatical, who don't punish
Well, but I
women,
think
who just want to
that's-
go to the store,
wait a second.
eat sandwiches,
Wait a
pray
second.
5 times a day,
All right.
and
Wait a
don't do
second.
any of the things that you're saying all Muslims
Okay,
Wait a second.
wait.
stereotyping.
I'm not
Wait,
saying all
take- wait a
Muslims
You
are
bad
second.
things, and you're painting the whole group religion with that
No,
same brush.
let's get down to who has the right answer here. A billion people, you say. All these billion people don't hold any of these...
Billion 5 or something.
Don't hold these pernicious beliefs?
No.
I would... Well,
they don't.
That's just not true, Ben. That's just not
Ben,
true.
Can I just express
Many
how I
of
think
them
it breaks
do.
down in terms
The
of beliefs?
idea...
What are- you haven't even defined them.
You're trying to say that these few people, that's all the problem is, these few bad apples. The idea that someone should be killed if they leave the
That's
Islamic...
horrible. That should
Wait,
That
but
is
wait,
center
you're
of
saying
the
that the
fairway,
idea that
Islam.
someone should be killed if they leave the Islamic religion is just a few bad apples?
the people who would actually believe and enact that you murder somebody if they
Yes.
believe Islam is not the majority of Muslims at all.
Okay, but
Is it?
Of course not. That's just absurd. Does he actually believe that, does Bill Maher actually believe that there are 800 million Muslims who believe that if you convert from Islam, that you should be killed? I mean, it's one thing to turn your back on them and to say they're dead to me. But I don't mean they should actually be killed, although I don't ever talk to him anymore. Unbelievable. Good for Affleck.
I like how Bill Maher says to the mother lode of all evil or something. I think that was the phrase defining Islam. And he goes, "Oh, that's a fact. Let me prove to you the facts of how it's the mother
That's
lode."
the mother lode of all bad ideas. Unbelievable.
Could I also just say that the audience that goes to this show is the stupidest audience I've ever. Every clip that I've seen, you got people saying completely different things in the same audience, going, "Oh, that's a great thing they said. Oh, that guy just said something great too."
Well.
Like it's the dumbest audience I've ever heard in my life.
One never knows.
You've gone
See,
to
now
professional wrestling events. You're
Yes.
calling it the dumbest audience.
There
you've
you
ever
go.
heard of.
That
Hey,
is a
at least
throwdown.
at a professional wrestling event, when they're booing somebody, they don't like that person. They're not going to turn
They're
around and
consistent.
go. They're not going to go. Oh wait,
Well,
here's a good point
maybe
here."
the Bill Maher audience a little more nuanced.